Yo, my people, welcome to the 2.0 pod. What the man them saying this week? Come on, that's good.
I'm good, man. I'm good.
How's everyone feeling?
I'm alright, man. You know one thing that I want to address quick, yeah? Bro, you know what's so funny? Like, you know, like when Twitter starts heating up the pod, innit? Yeah, when the man them are getting, you know what I'm saying, they're trying to come for the podcast and stuff. Like, obviously, our friends, yeah, we actually love the support. I know you lot got us. We see some of you lot riding for us at the time, but don't worry, man. It's part of it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, we're not affected. At the end of the day, Twitter's Twitter. But we appreciate you lot that sticking up for us on the timeline.
Twitter's the Wild West.
One time, I just check the Twitter every 3-4 hours, so, you know what I mean?
It's funny though. It's funny though. They're saying that we should pack it in. What are you guys thinking?
I think you should pack it in. Trying to get that bag, dude.
To be honest, like, yeah, we ain't stopping, man. Obviously, it was funny, like, but yeah, nah.
Fam, they're giving us our redundancy notice for it.
Let me get into the first topic, actually. You know what, yeah, obviously, I must have saw a snap, right, of one of the brothers, right, and obviously, he's fresh home, fresh out of jail, obviously, happy, elated, whatever you want to call it. But then, what I was thinking to myself is, like, you see when man come out of jail, yeah, you see the congratulations they get, yeah, compared to, let's say, like, the normal nigga, yeah, the normal nigga that goes to uni and, you know, does the, I don't know, the traditional route, he flies straight,
Gets a 2-1.
gets a 2-1, like, goes to a good uni. Like, I think, like, if you were to compare the love, like, it's mad, like, it's like coming out of jail is bigger than graduating, you get me, in terms of achievement. But I don't know, maybe I'm looking into it too much, but what do you man think?
Do you know what, yeah? I think like, okay, when I watch someone's graduation, yeah, and then if I see a snap of someone graduating, taking a picture, throwing a hat in the air, or I see like a Rolls Royce and a Bentley truck pull up, and someone goes, fresh home. Like, bro, there's something about it, like even me that's gone uni, yeah, there's something about it that's like, bro, is that ones, we were watching The Wire recently, bro, is that watching The Wire or something? You get like, man's just like, there's something about it that's like, family, he's been in a cage for years, he's out.
Yeah.
I
was in a cage, bro.
There's something,
I was in a cage in
no, you do your dorm and I say, but I actually understand like the joy, but what I will say is
you didn't do a dissertation,
you didn't do
a dissertation, G.
But bro, he's probably read more books than uni students, bro, in that jail. But I just think that, you know, I think uni, like getting a degree should be celebrated more, but compared to people being freshmen. But I'm saying I understand why people get so excited about it. Do you get me?
I don't think you can compare the two because they both have their own struggles. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, as Moff was saying, uni, you got the dissertation, you got the stress of exams, and like lecturers stressing you and that. But in jail, like jail is considered a different ball game. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, as in, it gets cracking.
So man
them get punched up like you're literally within 4 walls, bro.
Bro, listen, Alex.
4 walls, bro.
Alex, you know third year, bro. When you fucking hand in your dissertation to your tutor, and she's like, nah, man, I'm not really liking this. So these times you're like 3,000 words into it. What the fuck? That's the gubs.
Final year, bro, it made me so ill, fam. I was bedbound for like 3 days, bro.
I feel like they're two very different experiences, isn't it? Yeah. I feel like on one hand, yeah, you got a man that was in like a very bad situation and he's not in the situation anymore, innit? So that's worth celebrating. It's like if you ain't
Which one you talk about there?
Hey, Joe.
Stress at you.
Alright, for example, so, like, you know, obviously, like we had one of our friends come out last year, and like before that time, we hadn't seen him since like 2013, 2012. So it's like to even see my man for the first time in years, it's like raw. But at the same time,
I was happy still.
yeah. But at the same time, it's like I'm aware that sort of like the hood and like sort of being bad and being about that life has been glamorized growing up. Like whether we want to admit it or not, innit? Like, that kind of lifestyle is glamorous, innit?
Obviously, you went to One's graduation, right?
Yeah.
What day was you more happy, when that guy came out or when One's picked up his certificate?
Right.
What's graduation?
You was more happy.
On my life.
Oh, man. That was a great day. Shout out, Mum. Shout out, Reese.
I hate, but you wasn't more just like elated.
It was all over my socials.
When you go to someone's graduation, it's like, bro, you know what? you set out to achieve something, you've done it.
Yeah.
But when it's like someone's coming, when someone's fresh on from pen, it's like, bro, like I ain't seen you in
Yeah, I
time.
ain't seen you.
Let's catch up. It's like, yo, bro, like I ain't seen you in time.
I know it is, yeah, no, it's like,
When bro came out, bro, it was mad. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think it was mad that
thing.
Yes,
it was mad that we ain't seen him in so long.
That's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is, I would have liked someone to pull up in like a RR trucking.
Fuck that.
My graduation. It would have been nice.
Fuck
You know what I mean? I could have.
I didn't care that much.
Give me the keys.
I would have got some nice pictures.
No, fuck
But
that.
you know what? Yeah. You know what? Deeply and really and truly, yeah. I kind of get it though, because like everyone has said, like if you've been away for time, bro, like you kind of need to make your friend or family member feel like they're valued in it, didn't you? Because it's been years, innit?
Bro,
Why wouldn't you?
Look, no, there's a difference, bro. One is a choice and one is not a choice. You get me? One you get locked away, the government say you have to go. You know what I'm trying to say to you? And one is you decide to study, fam. And let's be honest, it's interesting. Do you know what I'm saying to you? People that are not in that environment want to know what happens in that kind of environment. Which is why it's sort of, I say, not glamorized, but people are interested into what's happening, bro.
No, but
And that's why
disclaimer.
it gets that kind of
No, but
recognition.
I'm not sure
I've got a
because
disclaimer.
people go uni and know what uni's like, and then there's people that go jail that know what jail's like. So I don't know if you could just say
No, but
people
jail-
are happy
no,
because
but
it's
jail's
fun.
not
But Reece, okay, in ends, a lot of men have
No,
been
but-
jail and they
yeah.
still go.
That's not what I said.
They're happy.
I said it's interesting. Do you know what I said to you? It's like another society.
anyway-
It's one of those things you haven't got a choice to go
But
there.
anyway-
They take you there, innit? You know what I said to you? It's not your choice to
But
go
their
there.
friends may have been as well, and they're still happy to see them.
But
come
you
back.
haven't seen them in time. They've been locked away. Do you know what I'm saying to you?
They've been locked away. They've been
Just get me. There's disconnect, bro. There's things you need to discuss.
But
You get seen face to face.
even as a disclaimer though, yeah, I'll just put it out there, innit, yeah. After my man's done up the one snap fresh home, after the Rolls Royce is out, after the Rollies been handed to him, the love goes downhill from there. So don't let anyone lie to you.
They shouldn't though.
It's more of a statement thing. It's more of a social thing. Right, my boy's out. This is what we're doing for him. You get me? But it's like, how many men really come out and there's like infrastructure in place for them to do things with their lad? You get me? So like, man, I'm not really happy, but like, man, I just want to be part of the fact that, raw, my brother went away. He's here, and we got this car for him, and we got him a road.
No, but you don't know that though. You don't know.
We even spoke to
So you see
people.
man that have
Oh, wait,
infrastructure.
wait.
I spoke to man who've been jail, come home, get me boys, take them shopping, and then after that, the last stop.
No, but Reece, you can't say that because you don't know what's happened throughout the whole duration. Do you know what I'm saying? When man was in jail, you don't know who he's on the phone to every day. You don't know who was sending him money. You don't know who's even talking to him to keep his mind sane.
Yeah, but bear man
I'm
said that
telling
when
you,
they
if one of
go
your
jail,
close friends was in jail, you'd have that experience.
And then he said that his boy used to send him a $5. So guess it's the thought that counts. Bro, that part is hilarious. Bro, when I heard that track, I was like, yo, funny.
Yeah, but they're on like
when you see the
£20
$5 come through,
a week,
like,
innit? They're on like £20 a week in there, innit? So a $5 is a lot of money.
no, but bro, imagine if like, but Reece, when you're in Bing and I sent you for a $5, like you'll be happy, but you'll be like, nah, he's boy.
I won't lie to you, no.
It's not a lot of money because you know you can send way more than a $5.
But my
it's not a lot of
mentality,
money, bro.
but
Just a quick question, yeah.
Come on.
This is hypothetical, yeah. But so you're telling me, if man was in bin, you man would send man a $5?
no.
Exactly.
How much you spend? How much you spend?
then?
Bro, I'm asking you questions.
He said you
He said you shit, niggas.
Bro, you know I've got you, bro.
How long's your stretch?
Everyone says that.
You know I've got you, bro.
Alright, let's
Wait, I need
know
to
I've
send
got
it
you.
last. You know
Let's-
what? I need to send it.
You know I've got you, bro.
let's say it's a 3-year stretch, bro.
Hold you on 3 years. 100.
What you grabbing?
Hold him down for
Toss it. I think
$5.
Toss will send you a good amount.
Bro, I will send bread,
but
bro.
it won't be often. I think Morphe will be hit and miss. Like when you remind him,
Bro.
like Reece will be punctual. He'll send you
It
monthly.
depends who it is.
One's will be like, this
Nah.
not sure.
Nah.
Alex, nothing. Nothing.
I'll send these.
I think Alex is
bread.
sending
I'll send
it.
a lot of bread.
I think Toss will send a lot, but
I said the bread. Let more speak, bro.
What I know is, I think Alex will send, but he's gonna send you something 99, bro.
Bro,
He's not sending you the full thing, bro. You're gonna have to grind for that difference, bro.
funny that you don't think
He's sending you like $4.58 rather than £5. You're like, bro, this is what I got in my house.
Man said it's the thought that counts.
Yeah, no. I agree that in context because I feel like you know what it is, yeah.
Send them £5.
No, chill.
You can't even get a McDonald's meal for £5.
Bro,
You don't know. It's rude. Don't send it all.
Let me
Don't send it
That's
all.
outrageous.
£5.
Toss. You see what you said about when we was talking about homeless people giving to them? You was like, fam, they're rejecting my sandwich. That's the same thing.
He's talking about his man.
I hear you.
He's talking about his man. He's talking about his man. But the man can send more than £5. This is what I'm saying. You spend more than £5 on travel to go to work. You spend more than £5 on McDonald's.
Wait, bro.
You can't send your bro more than £5.
You don't
Weird.
even know what time of stage of life that was. He could have been 16.
Let me give you an example though.
Nah,
Let me give you an example though, yeah. Let's say you got God forbid, but let's say you got absolute stretch in it, you're doing 20. Yeah. So you're telling me, okay, but at the end of the day, yeah, while you're in there, innit, yeah, life is still going on the outside, innit? People are still dealing with everyday things, innit, yeah. If you add 10 years to our lives now, we're married, we've got families, all these things, innit, yeah. You're telling me 15 years into your stretch, you get a little thing from Reese, Reese £75. My nigga, why you like still thinking about me after 15 years? That's the mindset.
But I can't lie, if
that's the mindset.
I can't lie, but if you,
Bro, you can send me more than £5.
if you forget about your boy after
deep.
you've done the stretch or in mid-stretch.
Forget about your boy.
You don't know what's happening with Reese on the outside.
What's happening on the outside?
Reese's account might be minus £80.
God forbid, man.
No, it might be. I'm saying it might be minus £80, and he just made it minus 85 for you, blood.
But look here, when I think like as in if take a rapper, if a rapper's been binned, I think they've got more content to talk about. Like when rappers are talking about the guards, talk about basic, talk about isolate, like that you can make a whole album out of that, innit?
Make a whole album out of having no freedom.
Just jail talk and I was still shotting on the wing and
No,
hear me.
I disagree.
Take Nines and did Heady get number 1 as well? Yeah. Nines and Heady, yeah. Bro, through that tape they talk about when they spoke about when they was on jail, when they went jail. That adds to their whole thing, innit? It's a challenge. So it's interesting and they've got content. So if someone's gone to university or trying to get a job and you go to that interview to convince these people, I've been uni, I've done that, you get through the door, people accept you more. I do think like if you're on the road and you've been to jail, it's unfortunate to say, but bro, like if people have more street credit or they're when they say I've been on this and that and they've been jail and their name's ringing through their jails, then bro, people will take you more seriously. It's like a placement,
The reason why I don't think you can compare the two is because
it's somewhat comparable.
Because fam, not everyone can survive jail, bro.
Everyone can survive uni.
Everyone can survive
No,
uni.
but I'm saying a lot of people can get through uni. But
No.
I'm not even talking about the academic side. I'm just talking about just living in general.
Yes.
It's very easy to survive in uni, but I'm saying to survive in jail, it's a different ball.
So wait, is it easy to survive in?
It's absolutely not easy to survive in uni.
I'm saying if you want to compare the two side by side, it's way easier to survive in uni than jail.
I'm
saying you can't compare the two.
Let me
finish. You can't compare the two because they have way different challenges, bro. You don't know when you're walking on the landing, it's gonna get cracking.
Alright, so people in jail, they're probably more likely to be able to survive jail than uni, and the people in uni are more likely to survive uni than jail. It's your character.
If you went on a wing, and all us men were there, your jail time's easy.
How?
Great point.
Oh, if I know you lot.
If it's a situation, how many men are back in?
Alright, cool, but I'm saying
You got bare man to talk to, bare man you trust. It's easy.
The challenge is still there because we might still have to get cracking, fam. When there's big.
But it is what it is, though.
Man, they chat shit. You might get cracking.
You might have to get now.
You have more of a chance dying on road than in jail, bro.
No, that's not true.
Yeah,
that's not true.
Right now. Come on, bro.
True.
I don't even need to check ONS, bro. Niggas are getting chef right and centre, my G, bro. I get what you're saying, but I do think it is somewhat comparable because it's like uni.
They pose different challenges.
The challenges are it's like obviously they're not the same thing, but I'll say like they have kind of like similar laws. Like you have to progress in uni and you've got to progress in jail. Like, do you get me? Like if you're in,
bro,
like if you're
not at risk of someone just banging you in the face.
I thought of something.
But as I was saying,
wait, Alex, I thought of something.
I
thought of something that even like why it's somewhat comparable because you're away for a duration, bro. Do you get me? And
but
wait, and during those years that you're away, like more time you change due to your
character.
I agree. However,
you meet new people
Yeah.
because you're it's not like you have to, like, it's not like you're always in jail in London. Depending on where you do your crime, you might go to jail. You might get moved around. So you meet new people.
You can even become a new guy.
You can learn new experiences, new skills in that, and you can do the exact same thing in uni.
My counterpoint is you are in a confined space for a fixed period of time. Not everyone can handle that psychologically. With uni,
like that in uni, though.
But I'm saying with uni, you have the option to go outside your dorm, go outside your room, link other people. Though it's the same. Though it's the same.
You can do that on
Though it's the same in jail. Though it's the same in jail. You don't have access to the world, bro. If you wanna link a girl, you can't do that in jail.
Alex, let us land.
All I'm gonna say is,
unless you got
people
got
that
like
are
that.
on DCAT, look like people that are more or less on their way out on like DCAT. I'm telling you, some man link girl on it. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
bro.
that's open
It's
jail.
possible.
That's open jail, though.
Yeah,
Not
it's-
everyone's an open jail, bro.
The reason why I hear what Alex is saying here is that, like, you know, in jail, bro, there's no freedom. So in that way, it's actually not comparable at all. University, you have the most freedom that you probably ever had, especially if you was on Smash, like, you know what I mean, back at home.
I agree.
Now you're at uni, you can do what the heck you want, bro. Some people don't go on lectures.
To what degree, bro?
I don't think
Your mind's not free.
What
You got
do
the
you mean?
essay due next week.
Freedom, bro. Freedom, like, literally. We don't, listen, obviously, because we've got freedom, honestly, you can even quote unquote say we take it for granted. When the man them are saying fresh, like, even just seeing the man them they ain't seen in how many years, being able to see their family on a regular basis, do you know what I mean? Even being able to just go to a restaurant, bro.
No, trust
like,
me.
even little things that we just do on a normal, they can't do, bro.
No, it's true.
The freedom is even to link, like, real talk, like, all these type of things, it's like, wow, like, raw, man's home, man can actually do those things. In uni, you have the freedom to do what the heck you want.
But Tosh, yeah, no one's saying that the experiences are the same. I think we're talking about having, like, going through the process and what's appreciated more. I had a question though, innit? 'Cause I wanted to ask the man, Like, this might be a little bit of a sidetrack, but like, do you feel, that you can't, to validate being like a prominent rapper, you need to be about that life and sort of have a background in the rock? Because I feel like all of the prominent rappers, have sort of a history of being on the road.
I think it depends on your content of your music.
No,
and it depends
I
on
genuinely
what
do.
you do.
Like, I feel like it's hard for you to have mass appeal as a rapper if you don't have respect from the streets.
You know how you're right, yeah, bro. You see, Chip,
Yeah.
naturally, like, he's a freak, bro. He's talented, like, mad talented.
crazy.
Any type of beat, any type of song, Chip can do anything, yeah. But the disconnect, I personally think, is because people know he's not quote unquote bad, yeah. Some man just can't take him in.
Yeah.
They just can't take him in, yeah. But if Chip acted like he was bad from the start, and he potentially could have been bigger. And people could have took him in more because you see,
Chip was huge.
No, hear me. When Chip was huge, being
huge.
one second. When Chip was huge, that was a time when not being rough around the edges was celebrated. In this generation, it's better if you're rough around. It's better if you're rough around the edges. In them times, the big labels didn't want to put money into people that look too edgy. You get it? So Chip fit the bill. But right now, Chip, like, if he puts out an album, like, I'm not sure if it could go number. Even if, see, look, he just said he's not listening to it. Even if the album is bars and the songs are sick, people just find it hard to connect him. I think it's because he doesn't act bad. That's why I think.
No. Do you know what it is? Because I think with his example, I would say that for me personally, I think he's an exception, innit? So I would say that he's not aligned to what I'm talking about, but he's someone who I rate very highly, and I would listen to a project, innit?
I can't lie. Chip, bar for bar, he's hard. But if you put out a project, I can't lie. That's not touching my phone. I'm not listening to it.
Why though?
Because he's rapping as if he has something to prove, bro.
But let's all be real. Like, niggas.
When you're white, it's easier.
100.
Alright, fair enough.
That's right, because like Eminem can't rap.
Stop saying that, man.
Reese, stop that. Stop. I told you, man, send me what's hard about Eminem.
Reese,
can't rap.
that is a wild take. Reese, that's a wild take.
I don't care.
Like rap legends say Eminem can rap.
How we go from UK music to Eminem?
Let's finish on UK. I'll say disclaimer. I like Slim Shady. I like Slim Shady.
You can't say that.
Slim Shady's trash.
I don't like Eminem. Yeah, but I enjoyed D12 and all that shit. The whole
You're flipping boy.
But no, seriously, I don't like his rap.
You're flipping boy.
What's that sound
like D12?
You would say that Lloyd Banks is better than Eminem.
I just think that we digress.
You're an old soul.
But my point is, let's be real. When we listen to music, we want to listen to Grease music.
Yeah.
No one wants to hear all this kill you with a pen shit or lyric back you up.
Okay,
See, you're sending for chip.
No, when you're actually, bro. When you're actually.
Look, you and Alex here are clarifying my point. No, you don't want them to be bad.
Let me say my point. Let me say my point.
I don't
Chip, bro. I actually like Chip. Like, you see certain, you see certain.
Maybe on your list.
Oh, forget.
But you might listen to people that don't rap though. That's different. As in, talking about? I'm trying to say, no, me personally, obviously it's about taste.
You have an opinion.
No, but it's taste. No, it's taste.
Reese, your list is probably like P Money, DW. Like your list is different.
No, it ain't. Fam, you've never heard me put these guys in the top 5. It's about the fact that people have to play up to being a gangster now. Do you get it? As in, so
what do you mean now? Always, bro.
No, but there was a time when you actually was gangster if you was rapping. But
those were the only rappers and the other ones were just gimmicks.
Yeah, but I'm trying to say
everyone had to do that.
No, but my whole point is the fact that you have to do that.
Not sell drugs now. Come
on, let's be real in it. We all grew up on ends. We all know what happens on ends, fam. Yeah? Like, so when we're hearing this stuff, we can connect to it, fam. I'm not talking about styling specifically.
Yeah.
But I'm saying trapping, getting into fights. Like, man has either been somewhat associated or seen it.
Alright, so I've got a question for you.
Go on.
If you're a young boy and a come up in it, you're trying to get this rap thing, you've never trapped, you ain't chef no one, you ain't part of no gang, you don't rep no block like that, like you're just not affiliated. You go to school, you come home, Can you be a prominent rapper?
Miss me with that bitch, you trap about girls, bro.
It's harder. It's harder.
But yeah, I think like Isha, it's harder. It's harder.
Do you not think that Chunks and Philly can blow?
No, toss.
You can't use them as an example.
Horrible example.
You can't use them because they're already somewhere.
It's like Michael Dapper. Michael Dapper built up his reputation. Then he done Big Shaq. It's like, bro, it's
to start off as a rapper.
You can't do that, Toss.
I'm trying to say to you, if I'm rapping about lectures, about as in like
you can't rap about uni lectures.
No, that's what I'm saying.
But Reese, man, I'm basically saying that you need to rap that gang stuff to be successful. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And I disagree with that.
No, and the reason why I believe it, even though I don't like it, the reason why I believe it
is Wes Nelson a gangster?
He's someone who's doing it again.
You're doing it again. He's famous.
My whole point, is that people are not hearing you unless you're about that life.
They're not.
Like people.
So unless you're famous, is what you're saying.
No. You know
you have to be famous.
You know what
Grease. And one second. I'm gonna give you the perfect example of someone that squeezed through the gap, not talking Grease, and I'm gonna tell you why. One Nation. Hear me, yeah?
He's not a singer.
Hear me out.
He's a singer.
Till Wayne, was putting One Nation on his hooks, yeah? Till Wayne has already built up some reputation for himself. One Nation came through the door. There are many singers that are R&B singers or they do the melody thing that can't get through. You have to attach yourself to a rapper.
Obviously, in this conversation, we're generalising, innit? So we do know that man get through the door not talking that stuff.
Who's top 5 right now that doesn't talk road? I'm waiting.
Me? Is it me personally?
Any of you? Who's top 5 right now that doesn't talk road?
Chip was the top 5 rapper that doesn't talk road.
If we're not talking about Notes and One Nation and people that do the R&B thing, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I say if we're not talking about those guys, we're talking about pure male rappers that aren't talking about trapping or drilling. Yeah, who is there in the top 5?
Because man, I'm saying top 5, but I feel like it's just very subjective.
It's about prominent, yeah. So as in that's less of a debate because I feel like talent we can always debate that, yeah. the most prominent? So who's like the top 5 rappers? Yeah,
It's subjective.
No, it's
Exactly.
not. No,
It's subjective all the time.
Success-wise, yeah, currently.
Is it not subjective?
Success-wise, not really.
Can you be a successful rapper without talking that real shit, innit? I feel like you can, innit? But it's harder, as the man them said, innit? It's harder. Purely because I feel like rap is a gritty genre. I'm trying to say
From the
it's
streets,
that-
from the streets.
Yeah, it's a street. You wanna hear that street shit, innit? So like, it adds to it. I wouldn't say it makes it, but it definitely adds clout to it, and it adds more character to it.
Touching on your point once, yeah. Do you know why I'm starting to think that it's harder? Because right now, if I ask all of you man to just freestyle, the first thing that comes to your head, yeah, I guess you lot might talk about girls, you might talk about money a bit, yeah. But hear this,
We
yeah.
would talk about girls and money.
Yeah,
obviously.
girls and money. But hear this now, yeah, bro. Like, you lot wanna talk about badness, yeah. But if that's not your lifestyle, you know you're being fake, right? Yeah. But it's just the first, But once it's the first thing that comes to your mind. So imagine now if you're a rapper, you're in the scene. One second, was it? You're the rapper, you're in the scene, yeah, and you're handicapped from that. Just I'll grab my mash or like 3 fists for a box. So all this time, like you're banned from that talk, yeah. You're banned from that talk, yeah. Bro, you're actually just taking a whole set of main things people like from your catalogue. So it's like they are actually handicapped, bro.
Can I interject?
It is harder, bro. It is.
Because just because you as a person has been through it doesn't mean you can't rap about it in third person or rap about shit.
Let me land.
Why can't you talk about stuff that you've seen? Do you know what I'm saying?
It ain't the same.
It's not the same. You can't connect.
Number one. And let's be real, bro. Fam, we didn't grow up in Chelsea, fam. We grew up in Ends, fam. We want to hear that gritty shit.
No one's saying about the reporter, bro.
But I'm trying to say, but that's my whole point. But you know what it is? I feel like everyone's feeding into my original point is that if you're not about that life, it's hard, isn't it? It's like even I know that man them laugh at me for this sometimes, but it's like when I sort of watch like battle rap in America and stuff like that, yeah, that's like a gritty sort of thing in it, like the genre. So it's like there's been times where man who are civilians try to do it and it never works. Like I don't think there's one prominent battle rapper that's like a civilian. Like everyone's just on that gang shit about that life or just from the roads, you know what I mean? As in like,
and that's because it comes to the head like that.
No, but it's like if a man's rapping in front of you saying how he's gonna shoot you, he does this, he does that, and then you come back with, oh, but my pen's so sick. As in like, it ain't the same. About if we're battling, if we're battling, yeah, and I'm telling you that I'm gonna shoot your head off, yeah, and you're telling me your pen's sick, I'm gonna beat you.
But who cares about battle?
No, but like if you're battling,
But what I'm saying is we're talking about like making songs, like being top five. You're talking about battle, like you're talking about.
Okay, no, but it's an
that's
example.
a completely different ball.
No, but it's an example though. Okay, fine. So like, tying it back to music. Yeah. I'm trying to say to you, I don't think there's currently one prominent UK rapper who has not claimed to be about that life in any aspect.
I agree with that. All of them
H.
H. Look at his early stuff. He's talking about doing man in, bro.
I don't think
that's not.
I don't think
That's
he's
how he
I
came
think
up. That's how he came up.
I don't think he's one of the main
talking
ones.
about punching man up. That's not street shit. So I agree with Ish in the sense that you're handicapped, and like my thing with rapping is like how you like imagine not having the streets behind you. Imagine not having like the people in that. Imagine you started rapping and no one in your ends can even vouch for you, fam. Like they don't even know you, huh?
People do.
Yeah, but they're not successful.
They don't last long. They have 1 or 2 hits.
Like think about, imagine rapping and like you're trying to start your career and no one knows you because you're not on anything, fam. It's like, fam, should you even really be? I hate to say it, but it's like maybe you shouldn't try that.
You have to do hooks.
Maybe you might.
Or you get work rappers like, for example, like you see like some Wretch.
But Wretch came up in the grand
they do
thing
talk
and
real shit
talking
actually.
greedy.
Like,
Low-key
stuff,
stuff,
right?
low-key.
All of them have been
Yeah, but they're not big rappers.
These times,
In the lane, they're
let's
big.
say,
What's their lane?
Wait, but these times, let's say you're just from the ends, yeah, and
Them
you
man
live
got
that road
six.
life.
Yeah.
The minute you want to start rapping, yeah, and we've seen it with examples, bro, it's easy to get it rolling. Like my man knows you,
Yeah.
this older knows this person. Like, cool, come to the shoot, got you patterned, push your thing.
But tying it back, yeah, that's why that lifestyle is glamorized because it's linked to so many things: music, respect. Like even something that we talked about before is in like jewelry. Like you can't wear jewels if you're not about that life.
I disagree with that.
Are you telling me? Let me land. They're wearing it in the right environment.
not capping, bro.
No. But chill. They're wearing it in the right environment. You can't tell me, yeah, end of the day, you need respect, to walk around ends with a 30-bag chain. I don't care.
How many men do that anyway? Even
man, one second.
Even man them with respect, a lot of them don't walk around with 30-bag chains on their neck. Just
no, but you see man with their people, or you get as in like
that's different.
You see, like, for example,
there's certain men who are respected.
You see Nines on a block who change all the time.
That's on his own block.
But we're talking about your own area, bro.
That's different. No, that's your.
Okay, but jewelry is a drawer. Jewelry is a drawer.
If you're rapping and
it's a drawer,
you're in your ends, like, and you're talking about street shit. You should be able to wear your chain in your ends.
But that's why you need a street.
But in reality, it's not always like that.
It's not like that.
You can be talking nuts. You can be on your shit, but even another guy don't rate you. He's gonna try and take your shit, bro.
Even in your own ends, there's haters. No, but even in your own ends, there's haters. There's people.
There's certain men that aren't getting robbed in their own ends.
Anyone can get robbed.
No. I'm talking about there's certain people that in your own ends you're not getting robbed, and if you do, someone's even gonna try to find it for you. There's certain men that just command that respect.
That's what I'm saying.
But if you're wishy-washy, report about what you've seen. And you're rapping, that chain ain't coming back.
The third person thing, guys that do it, they're like, I just saw bro with the thing or bro with the pouch and that. It's like, fam,
you're still glamorizing.
It's not you, bro. You're not on anything.
If my man sees someone just get chef, what? My man can't rap about it.
So girls rap then when they see people.
Girls do rap though.
Girls do.
No.
But you know it's fake.
So if I'm a bystander, I see someone get chef. I'm now rapping about what I've seen.
There's a difference.
What? Just because he's my friend?
For example,
and he done it. It doesn't make a difference.
For example, you're just a normal guy, right? Hypothetically, yeah? Cool. You're with bro, one of your bros. He's on badness. Okay. He's on chef man, shooting man, whatever.
Yeah.
He sees it up, brings out the thing, chef's man.
Yeah, but man.
But people are using that as content.
But one second. You can't sell albums with that content.
You know why that's invalid? Because like, if you think to yourself, like, you probably know one person that's probably chef someone, yeah?
Yeah.
But I can't start rapping and saying, like, I'm with bro that.
You shouldn't.
No, but people do.
That's a chef.
But that's what you're forced to do. That's what you're forced to do.
Who are these people that actually do well with that?
My whole point here is that the environment that we're in, it breeds fakeness. Like, you have to live up to this image. So when you get man who are not about that, but they're rapping and they're talking certain things, like, you can understand it now, because it's like, if they're not talking certain things, then
Reese, one second. What about man them, that rap about, I took his girl, I made this girl squirt 3 times, when, bro, like, if you just look at the odds, not not every girl squirts.
No.
So hear this. So if a rapper's now saying, like, I just made 3 girls squirt, the odds on that is low anyway.
Of course, but
that's lies.
No, but you can't challenge that. I think we do need to sort of touch on cancel culture a little bit, man. As in, like, when we're online, like Insta, not even Insta, it's Twitter. Like, I'm not even gonna cap, it's just Twitter, innit? I feel like every day I go on there, someone's a target. Like, as in, someone's getting dragged for something every single day without fail, and I just feel like, as a people, that's all we're doing right now. I feel like we could be utilising our time much better, but I don't know, like, do you guys get the same impression when you go out here?
It's only black Twitter, man, and it's self-hate, bro. That's what it is, bro.
That's real.
2 words. Keyboard warriors, bro.
No, it's not really always keyboard warriors.
Because fam, more time, a lot of people chatting and shit, private account, ghost account, they don't even have their Ivy up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then similarly, a lot of people chatting shit again, they won't say this stuff if they box someone in person.
I get that.
I have a question, As in, why have we normalised hating on Twitter, So, for example, you would never go on someone's Instagram page, go on their page, go in their comments and say something bad about them, Because you'll be seen as an ultimate fanboy and a hater to just do that, innit,
People do that though, bro.
No, they don't. Only in the blogs they be.
Blogs.
But as in, no come to your page and then go onto your picture and say and chat shit about it. You get it?
Yeah. Right, it does happen, but it's
it's unlikely. It's unlikely, But Twitter is an environment where you can get drawn out for anything. So it's like, even for example, let's say Jason Derulo, you go on his TikTok, you take his videos from his TikTok, you put them on Twitter, you hate on him. Why can't you hate on them on TikTok? For retweets, bro. People want retweets.
Hear this. You see, this generation, people want clout themselves. So this is how I vision it, You look at someone, you think, you know what? I could make this person look like an idiot, which will then bring light to me. then people will quote tweet your thing, cuss you, and they don't log off the Twitter app. You know why? They're sitting on their phone waiting to see how many retweets did their comment just get. They're trying to come off of your clout, bro. And then more time than not, when you click on their profile, even if it's a picture of themselves, it's not even clear. It's not even clear. Do you get it? Yeah. And obviously, like, people have burner accounts. They have like Nipsey Hussle on their as their screen.
They're fake accounts,
bro. People.
I'm not gonna lie, I clocked the common denominator still. I'm gonna say it, fam. I don't give a fuck. The ugly and the fat.
Next week, so you'll be
They're coming through again.
I can't lie. So what, it's like, you think they're just unhappy people?
The joy is, that's it. They're unhappy. They lack confidence in themselves and they gain confidence from other people's demise. And I think that is so wet.
No, but you know what it is though? But like,
That's life.
No, but I wouldn't say
It's wet, bro. It's moist.
You know
You
why I think it's hella moist? Because it's like, let's say for example, it's just like, imagine someone's getting beat up, yeah, and the person's already got beaten up, and then you just come and you just kick
Kick
them
him in the face.
It's like, bruv, like, is your kick like really gonna hurt, man? Like, let's be real. I've already been beaten up to the point that I'm in mad pain. So my thing is, why can't you just look at it and just think, you know what? Yeah, these lot are a bit stupid.
No, but it's the
these lot are waste. If that's what you think,
if
that's what you think, why can't you just like? But why can't you just be an individual?
No, but it's normal now.
But hear this. You see this whole like council culture, innit? So like, let's use us as an example, innit? Because let's keep it direct, yeah. Oh, like, you know, why do these pods just talk about this thing? Why do I see this? Didn't hear this yet? One,
Shut up, man.
mate or babes, you're entitled. I don't make the pod for you. You're clearly not in my target audience if you're moaning about it. So secondly, yeah, bro, if you want to learn about politics, go listen to BBC Politics, bro. My podcast doesn't talk about politics every week. Or here with the bros, we talk about topic. If you don't like it, don't click. Oh, I see on the timeline you lot are talking about this. Scroll past, bro. It's not about you. It's like for example, if I'm an emo rapper and I rap about dark shit and someone comes on my page saying, oh, all you do is rap about dark shit. Yeah, I'm rapping about my dark shit for my dark target audience, bro. You're not my target audience, clearly. So just go about your business. But people want to exert their opinion.
But the fact that they can click on our thing, watch it for a whole 30 seconds, fam.
No, but
Do you know what I mean? They're taking us in, fam.
Going on to what you said,
They're taking us in.
I feel like we're overlooking. It's not about target audience. When you watch something, you reach your target audience. Otherwise, you would have clicked on it. If the title didn't interest you, you would have clicked on it. I'm not saying to you, that's the target audience. And with every target audience, as you said, you get people that just hate or want to make noise. Some people just get kicked out of making noise, bro. Just being relevant, innit? That's their way of being relevant. And that's okay. Because all publicity is good publicity. I'm saying keep it up. Like, what's the problem?
Yeah, no, you know, it's like it's not even a problem too much. But I think like what people need to understand, yeah, is that first of all, there are a lot of informative podcasts out there, innit? You choose to not interact with them because that's not what you want, innit? And some people like them, some people don't, innit? Like, as in, I listen to some, but some people don't, innit? Realistically, but it's like the content that you sort of see on your timeline, you have to question if it's so sort of disturbing to you or it bothers you. You've got to question who you follow and the kind of information that you take in that this has even come across you. Because it's just funny how you know, people just want to be educated all of a sudden. Like, it's a bit weird. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's never been our sort of proposal. We don't talk on things that, you know, we don't really know much about. And if we don't know much, we'll say it. Do you get it? But I think one of the things that I don't like one of the things that I don't like personally is that, like, I don't care about comments in it because at the end of the day, I think it's all love in it. Like, I feel like even the hate is love in it, yeah. But you know when some people are like, oh yeah, black men, like this is what
that was a mad alley-oops. What I just find a bit like bewildering is just like, why do you think your quote tweet, or why do you think your point is valid? Like, why do you think what you're saying is mad important?
Everyone's entitled to the
but it's just like, you know, like, I have the ability to check myself. I have the ability to actually think, you know what, my comment in the grand scheme of things doesn't mean anything. These lot they don't know me. I don't know these people. Like, what are they even on? So it's just like, my thing is, if you're out here quote tweeting on a reckless thing and talking for people or indirecting people or like going at them, you should actually think to yourself, can I actually chat for man? Because more time, if you were to bring out stats and you were to bring out facts, like you might be a bit scared if man said, all right, cool, yeah, you can talk about me, but what's going on in your team?
It's not about that, yeah. The point I took from what he said, yeah, is the reason why I think people should say whatever they want on Twitter. But the only thing I disagree with is, how can you tell someone to stop doing what they do because you don't like it? This is where I'm coming. This is what I mean when I say the target audience. I mean, like, if you don't like it, that's great, bro. That's you. Yeah, that's your thing. It's like, bro, if I don't like a rapper, how can I say stop? If I think a rapper shit, I don't say stop.
Yeah,
bro, I've seen bare shit rappers turn good.
On every YouTube video, you say likes, dislikes.
Yeah,
they're just part of the dislikes.
I think one of the things that I saw that I didn't like personally is that, alright, cool, if you don't like the content, that's cool, but then to quote tweet and then like literally refer to the black men thing as Reese alluded to, I find it extremely weird. And the maddest thing is that it was coming from our fellow black people, and it was coming from our fellow black women, is what I was talking. That's actually the real. And for me, it's like, there's like this assumption, like some of the things it's like, oh, raw, like these black men, they don't know what they're talking about. These black men are talking rubbish, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, honestly, if you knew the stats, like, I don't mean to be rude, it's like, no, honestly, it's like, there's a, like, you see the 30-second, 60-second snippet, and it's like, you make the assumption that literally, like, okay, we're young, we don't know anything, and it's like, honestly, like, do you get what I'm saying? Obviously, they don't know us from Adam, and I get that, and that's fine. Like, obviously, everyone's, like, you know, you're allowed to have any assumption that you want to have, but it's like, raw, like, in a place where we're actually meant to be supporting one another and etc. It's like, raw, like, people are actually trying to get us cancelled. It's weird, like, it's like, hold on, okay, we're talking about something you don't like.
Weirdos.
Skip past it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, to actually, but then to associate, like, awful content, quote unquote, with black men, I find that very weird.
Give them the voice note, girl. Just explain that side.
Bro, like, literally one girl from, I don't know where she's from, Canada or something like that, and like, she went out of her way to like make this voice note about us, like literally just talk about like 6 minutes. No, she just like talking about like, you know, oh, these niggers, like, these niggas, like talking about nothing, like these niggas in a basement. Like, I was like, wow, like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's, bro, it's so
you said it as friends, basically, just making it up.
But bro, it's like, even as what we say, it's like, Harvey, like,
hold on.
No, honestly, like, it's like, what are you not even on? Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't even mean to be rude, but it's like, what are you lot even doing? Like, like, do you get what I'm saying? Young black men, like, no, but bro, we've been battling, like, men. We found it in our corporate jobs and all these things. We're battling against these stereotypes. We get it from the feds, we get it from this, and bro, we're getting it from our own people.
Yeah, it's a picture.
Bro,
the thing that irks me the most, yeah, is like, fam, like, as you even said, like, other black donnies are saying these black men, it's like, fam, first of all, you're a fucking patty. And secondly, it's like, bro, like, you're saying these black men, you're incorporating yourself.
Also, Alice, on that, yeah, Alice, I want you to be real with them, yeah. Bro, I shouted you and said, bro, are you good? Just because I saw the amount of rubbish coming in on Twitter, innit? So I just said, bro, are you good? From what I know of you, you'll be able to deal with that, right? Yeah. But I think some people wouldn't be able to deal with that. Yeah, and I can't remember if it was Reese that made the point and said, if it was a black female podcast and a black woman said something, what you said, people wouldn't get onto it as much because they think, oh, you don't know. But when it's a black guy, they're ready to pounce it. So be honest, tell the people from your perspective, how was it getting cancelled?
So the wickedest thing is, like, when I saw it, it's like, right, like, this is what you lot are on. Alright, cool. Do you know what I'm saying? I saw that I was getting heat. The thing is, I know how I'm set up. My bros around me know how I am. I know what I like, I know what I dislike. I can deal with it. I've got thick skin. I've been dealing with bullshit all my life. Like, a couple of irrelevant comments is not gonna do me nothing. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think that's good though, because you know a lot of people are actually always walking on eggshells because they're scared of getting cancelled or scared. But the fact that, you know, you just didn't execute what you wanted to kind of say of your brain, and you took it. You wasn't DMing everyone and quote tweeting everyone and firing back. You just took it. You moved on. Like I think that's commendable, because bro, like you know how many people there are just weak links and they're the first to quote tweet, but as soon as it's on, everyone on Twitter's bullying me. I had to come. Like bro, the fact you just move through, slice your way, cut through it. I respect that. You know what I'm saying?
No, but it's like, it's someone new every day, innit? And I think where a lot of this stuff stems from, innit? You know, we can't even gas in it. Obviously, back in the day, a lot of things were said in it from a male perspective in it, and most of it in regards to like black women stuff like that. There was a lot of inappropriate comments, a lot of dragging. Obviously, we've been through that sort of era in it, but it happened in it, and obviously, I feel like the effects of that has made people feel comfortable to sort of address black men in that way, because I feel like our thing, we get a mixture of comments every week in it, and it's funny, like it's good in it. Like I love the interaction. I love everyone just like listening to us and giving their view, whether they agree with us or not.
I find the is funny.
No, it's funny. But I would say, me personally, the only thing that alarms me is the black men aspect, because I feel like you shouldn't even feel comfortable to say it. That's something that your employer can see. No, as in that your employer can see that and done your dance.
Or be honest, you know, like, when people, I can't like, when this comment, I can't like, it's bad, but it just makes me laugh. When they say like, Amazon need to stop selling black men mics. No, but it's like, it's actually hilarious, but it's racist. Like, let's just call it what it is. No, bro, when black women are saying, Amazon needs to stop selling black men mics, it's racist.
No, but I don't think more time girls really want to see man opening up like this. You get it? As in, like, you know, like how more guys starting to have sort of more conversations, isn't it? It's not true, no, but like it sort of goes against the norm, innit? You get it? As in, like mental.
What's the funniest comment you've seen? Like, what's the funniest diss comment you've seen? Like, so actually,
what to us, man?
Yeah, you thought that was a good one. That was a good one.
I like the NSG one.
No, the one that
was funny
was Q19 still.
Q19?
Yeah, so I want like those better.
Q19.
I saw one on Spot that was so weird. It was like, if we want to just marry a white, well, just say it.
Yeah.
So emotional. I was like, whoa, like, what's that? Black women,
there's something in the white vagina.
That was funny to me.
Someone said, something like, listen, there must be something in the white vagina.
I just want to make it clear, Black queens for the win, man. You know what I'm saying?
Black queens
for the win, blood.
No, but it's funny.
Man, know what I like, man.
It's funny. But obviously, I wish as a people we would sort of be a bit more productive and not just sort of use our time to just get someone down every day. I feel like it's tiring.
I wish we could be more supportive.
But hear this, you know, we should be supportive and blah, 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 blah. But look, this is social media, innit? Like, as we all know, some people ain't happy with their lives, XYZ. So my thing is, if you put yourself on a public platform, then just be aware that, this is the shit that comes with it. You get me? Like, when we see other people getting putting down, sometimes, you might laugh and you might send it and say, this is peak. But that's just the reality of being in the public eye. So,
so word to P. Diddy, we won't stop. Obviously everyone like and subscribe, follow the YouTube, follow the Instagram,
hit that bell, baby.
Find us on Twitter.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.